taught me that you can dream the dream and that God can have a bigger dream. But most importantly, it taught me the power of surrender. It taught me when you've done everything you can do, you don't just have to stand. When you've prayed and cried and stood and tried some more and sacrificed and wanted and dreamed and held on and believed and got turned down and turned back and turned around, it taught me that when you've done everything you can do, surrender all.
Amen.
Surrender all. Because there's a bigger dream. There's a bigger dream waiting for you, just waiting for you to step into it. To step into it. Your life is big. Your life is huge. And we spend so much time wanting to be in somebody else's life. And you don't get honored, you don't get revered, you don't get celebrating wanting what somebody else has, because that which created you, divine intelligence that dreamed you from before your ancestors ever knew they would become your ancestors, that which dreamed the seed of you, wants you to know how special, how wondrous, how mysterious, how complex, how glorious, how phenomenal you are. And you get no credit messing in somebody else's territory or trying to have power over something you have no control. Another one of my favorite teachings is The Wizard of Oz. When the Wicked Witch of the West says, go away from here because you don't have any power here, you have no power in any territory other than your own. Oh, but you are the master of that. You get to be the master of your own fate. You get to be the captain of your own soul. And if you just manage that, if you just took care of your territory, oh, the glorious, 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 wondrous, wondrous opportunities and possibilities that are waiting for you. So the question is, what are you resisting? What are you pushing against? What are you not allowing? What are you blocking because you have this idea of who and what you're supposed to be, instead of leaning into the dream that's already been created and waiting for you. It's waiting for you. And the second, it's an instant thing. It's a shift in the way you see yourself and the power from which you have come. So, I went through some tough times after I left the Oprah show. I made a conscious decision that I did not want to be sitting on TV with the Oprah show and y'all saying, she should have left that show. That show was really good 2 years ago. I made a conscious decision that when I felt I had said all that I could say and the audience had heard it, that I would move on. And that I would not spend my life regretting or trying to hold on to what used to be or hold on to what I had. So I dreamed this dream of starting a network. And in the beginning, it was a struggle. It was a struggle because honest to goodness, I did not know what I was doing. I was trying to figure it out. I thought that the Oprah show audience would follow us to OWN, and then I realized y'all didn't have cable. And if you had cable, you did not have the OWN package. So it took me a minute. And unlike most people who you get to have your mistakes in private, something doesn't go right in your life, you get to sulk about it in private. If I make a mistake, it's on the CNN crawl. or the CNN News. So when I was in the climb and there were so many wonderful owners, I see Churl Action Jackson here, there were so many wonderful owners, people who said, oh, we're gonna stand with you, we're gonna stand by you. Thank you, Roland Martin. There were so many people who said, listen, we believe that this can happen. So I dreamed the dream, along with Tyler Perry, who was my friend, who came to me and said, Tyler said, I'm gonna help you out, because Tyler can go home and write a script and direct it, produce it, shoot it, and do it for less money than anybody in Hollywood. So we started with the foundation of have and have nots. If loving you is wrong, love thy neighbor. Mama had it. And then I started to dream another dream about scripted television, because in the beginning I was told you couldn't do it. Couldn't do it, didn't have enough money to do it. And I dreamed the dream. I read Proverbs 11:28 that says, those who trust in their riches will fall, but the righteous will rise and thrive like a green leaf.
Oh, yeah!
Now we have this remarkable series every Wednesday night at 10, Greenleaf.
Your kingdom's gotta come down. For the preachers, you're welcome. For the mothers, for the drinkers, oh yes. We're gonna tag
Greenleaf, all new Wednesdays, 10, 9 Central, on OWN.
Lynn Whitfield's in the house. Lynn Whitfield. Sister Lynn Whitfield. When I first read that very first script, I heard Lynn's voice in my head, and I said, Lord, please let Lynn be available. Jesus, let Lynn be available. Jesus loved me. Thank you, Lynn Whitfield. And then this happened. I was sitting on my porch, looking out at the trees, with Ava DuVernay. Now, Ava had just finished doing Selma, and I was trying to convince her to come sit on the porch, take a break, just take a week, Ava, come up, just relax a minute, because this is what we do, particularly as women people. I can't speak to men because I've never been one, but as women people, we will run ourselves empty. And this I know because I've done it. You want to have your cup overflowing so you have enough to give to everybody else. And you can't keep giving from an empty cup. So I had this conversation with Ava, and she listened to me. Ava, come on up here. Ava. So Ava came to my house, and I said, just relax, I won't bother you, because you can just sit on the porch, and I got my own porch, and you can sit over there. And I presented her with this idea. I was reading this book called Queen Sugar by Natalie Brazil. And I then went to Ava and said, Ava, I think this would actually make a really good series. And at first she was like, I don't know, let me see. And then she said, yeah, I think I could do something with it. Ava DuVernay, everybody, Ava DuVernay! So let me ask you this. I haven't asked this of you, actually, really. What was your intention when you said yes?
My intention was it was really about OWN. I didn't like that people thought that it wasn't as valuable and as beautiful as I saw it. And I thought if there was anything I could give to it, give to this woman who had given so much to me. I could make a television show for this network that I saw as beautiful to help contribute to everyone else seeing its beauty. And what it ended up giving me was just so much I can cry just thinking about it. The experience of making Queen Sugar really became a gift for me, not even a gift to her. So I thank you for it.
There's a wonderful quote from Nina Shaw, who happens, isn't she
Is my attorney?
your attorney? There's a wonderful quote that Nina Shaw actually said at the Essence Luncheon that I now use all the time. She says, if you want to be an empowered woman, empower other women. And that is what we have done on this project with Queen Sugar, because not only did Ava DuVernay create it and direct the first 2 episodes and manage everything in production along with a whole team, but she empowered and hired all female directors for Queen Sugar. So take a look, take a look.
There you go.
How's Aunt Vi holding?
She gonna be all right. Been through worse and came out on the other side.
I ain't seen her like this since Ralph Angels tried.
The woman loves hard. Fought for her. Let things go.
Who is that?
Whole bunch of peckerwoods. What the hell y'all think y'all doing?
We're your servers. We're here to set up for tomorrow.
Ain't nobody called for no service. You can pack that bitch up and go back to New Orleans.
And the order came from Charlie Bordelon West.
What the hell is that out there?
It's Brother Rapace.
He's something else, Charlie. You know that?
Whoa, it is just some drinks, tables, and linens. I thought it would help.
Don't nobody need no fancy ass linen.
Okay, look, I'm paying for it, so what's it matter? Just let the servers handle it. They know what they're doing.
And you don't know a damn thing about nothing except wasting money. How long you been gone? Huh? You ain't been gone that long. How come you don't remember how it's done?
Oh, and how it's done has to be your way. Ain't that right? I've been trying to help, but for some reason, you've been blocking me at every turn.
We don't honor our father by sitting friends and family outside at fancy tables. We don't honor our father by having strangers serve those grieving. We serve comfort food to those who need comfort, and we do it with our own hands. That's how a family does a repast.
And we certainly don't pay our respects with American Express.
Now get those folks out that yard!
Beautiful launch. We'll be following in the footsteps of our big sister, Greenleaf, and we'll be debuting on September 6th and 7th in a 2-night premiere. It's a couple months away. We showed it to you first here at Essence, and here's this beautiful cast. You'll get to know them pretty soon, but you saw them here. Here they are: Dondre Whitfield, Kofi Sirbo, Don Leon Gardner, Regina Wesley, Tina Lippert, Nick Ash, and Omar Dorsey.
I just want to say